Alrighty. As you know, I always like to give my summaries. Monday we had, it was definitely a leg day, then I can't deny that. Maybe not brutal legs. We had the right side focus circuit with the squats. You had the left side focus circuit with more squats. We had our chest back day was the intent. We had our warm up start and our ab finish. Again, today will be similar. Our warm up will be a little different. The isometric wall sit plank combo. We'll have our right hip glute ab circuit. Then we'll have a shoulder bicep circuit, and then our left hip glute ab circuit, and then our shoulder tricep circuit. And again, it'll sound and feel kind of like Monday. Again, definitely a little less level of intensity, but good for you. Friday, we'll have our very diverse full body day. So when you are ready, it is Wednesday, it's 9 a.m. I know you guys have all been out of bed for a little while. We have a 1 minute wall sit, 1 minute plank times 3. If you want to diversify your wall sits like we did last week, so be it. Play around with your feet width. And if you want to be up on your tippy toes during your wall sit to get some calves in there, please do. But if you do get up on your tippy toes, make sure your butt stays against the wall. 1 minute wall sit. We have a 1 minute plank, regular plank for 3 rounds of 1 minute each. When you're ready, get your buns against that wall, set and go. Again, during your wall sit, you can just relax and breathe. Your shoulders against the wall, your back against the wall, your butt against the wall. It's supposed to be a 90-degree angle at your hip, a 90-degree angle at your knee, and a 90-degree angle at your ankle. Unless you're doing calves, you're going to keep that butt against the wall, and you get up on your tippy toes. You can either do the concentric contractions of movement calves, or you can do your isometric contraction where you get up on your tippy toes and stay there. Either way, if you do so, keep your butt against the wall. Again, we have 3 rounds of 1 minute. You can change your feet width if you want to. Good morning, happy Wednesday. 10 seconds left. An isometric start to your hip glute day with shoulder, bis, tris. 2, 1, and relax. Shake it off. Again, we don't need a race from the wall to the ground, but we're on the ground next for a 1 minute plank. Ready, set, and go. And if you ever want to do abs during your plank, today you can do scissors, runners, and swimmers, because in our circuits, you'll have choices of sit-ups, reverse crunches, and toe touches, and hip bridges. So if you don't want to hold a plank or can't hold a plank, feel free to do some slow scissors, slow runners, and slow swimmers. It is only a minute, and I know how tough you ladies are. So let's get it done. 20 seconds. We're going breathing in your nose, breathe into your body, breathe into your core, those muscles that touch and wrap around your spine. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Remember, there is no rush. We're just going to go for our wall sit to our plank, 3 rounds. And again, if you want to change your feet width, so be it. 1 minute wall sit, ready, set, go. And like your plank combo, if you can't or don't want to hold the wall sit, then feel free to do any stationary legs you want. We are not formally doing legs today, so you can do any lunge or squat. You don't have to if you don't want to. Again, during your wall sit, you can have change of feet width, and you could be up on your tippy toes. If so, keep your butt against the wall.
I got that to a better shirt.
Thank you.
I'm going to take my clothes because when I opened it, it like splattered all over.
Oh no. Thank you, Dingley.
Next, you want to pick my clothes?
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Shake them off. Again, no rush. This is round 2 of 3 rounds. You'll be on your plank. And again, if you want to diversify, it's slow, scissors, runners, or swimmers. Ready, set, go. Again, the intent is to hold that 1 minute plank. If you do want to mix it up, do something slow on your scissors, runners, swimmers. You will not have those today.
That's breaking my clothes.
Okay, I love it. Nice, easy breathing. Hips, glutes, abs coming your way. Shoulders, bis, and tris coming your way. Nice, cool Wednesday after a nice hot Tuesday. Anybody else get that thunder and lightning storm last night? Here's a good one. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. One more round, no rush. Again, if you want to play with your feet, so be it. And if you want to not do wall sits and do squats or stationary lunges, awesome, just do it slowly. Ready, last one, set, and go. Again, either playing around with your feet width, where your goal is that you have a 90-degree angle at your hip, your knee, and your ankle, your back, your shoulders, your butt's against the wall. And if you want to mix in calves, awesome, get up on your tippy toes, but keep your butt against the wall. Your butt likes to come off the wall when you get up on your tippy toes. Again, you can do a concentric contraction of movement calves, or you can do the isometric contraction of keeping up on your toes. If you want to, you don't have to. It's a sneaky way to get a couple more muscles in your workout. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it off. Last plank and our quote-unquote warm-up is done. It is not a functional or mobility warm-up. It's more of an exertion focus warm-up. 1 minute plank or slow scissors, runners, swimmers. Ready, set, go. Last round of this. And then we're going to do our hip circuit. So we're going to be on the ground on our right hip circuit. And we're going to combo with your choice of abs or glutes. We'll talk about that soon. When that whole circuit's over, again, it's going to sound like Monday. We have a shoulder bicep combo. Breathing, working, core. Isometric contractions are the second greatest force you put on a muscle. Concentric contractions, your normal movement contractions, are actually the least amount of force, but they can handle a good load. And eccentric contractions would be the loaded, super slow exercises. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And of course, you can look at eccentric contractions as just the downward phase of a motion. However, the focus, concentration of it all could be a different type of thing. Anyhow, when you're ready, you're going to be on your left hip for your first 3 right hip exercises. So when you're ready, we're going to lay down. However, your combo, you can either do 10 sit-ups, or 10 toe touches, or 10 reverse crunches, or 10 hip bridges. And you're going to have this for 6 rounds now, and you'll have it for 6 rounds later. So you're going to potentially do 12 rounds of those combos throughout the day. So it's either 10 sit-ups, 10 toe touches, 10 reverse crunches, or 10 hip bridges, and you can totally diversify. When you're ready, you have a rep range on your hips. 25 to 30 reps is a small rep range, right? I'll take anything between 25 and 30. And you know why? The circles and the laterals, they're going to burn. I want your legs straight, but not locked. When you do your circles, I want actually a nice, smooth circle. When you're ready, 25 to 30 reps is your rep range. Ready, set, go. Clockwise circles. Draw a nice clock circular motion. We're not looking for a funny oblong looking motion or a rigid stop sign looking motion. We want a smooth exercise. Leg is straight. What goes in front of you needs to go behind you. And you have lots of little hip muscles that we're going to turn on so they can all work together. You guys have all done this hip circuit. We're going to do 6 different right hips with our simple combos. $25 to $30 is a rep range based on your skills, ability, wants, desires. See back there, okay? About 5, give or take, 4, 3, 2, give or take, 1. The first set isn't too bad. We all know the second set is a lot worse. Your combo is only 10. Sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, or hip bridges. Ready, set, go. It's only 10. Slow it down, do it right. Let it be the 30 seconds it's supposed to be. So it gives your hip a little chance to rest. We normally combo with our pulling and pushing up body exercises that we have done before. That gives it a little bit more rest. So this would be the less rest version. When you're ready, you're on your counterclockwise circles. Again, put that clock up on the wall and you're going to draw the opposite direction. Same hip, other direction. Ready, set, go. Counterclockwise circles, the other direction. There's another way of saying these. You have your anterior and your posterior circles. However, the anterior doesn't always mean clockwise or counterclockwise. That would be the front to back. The posterior is the back to front. $25 to $30 is your rep range on your counterclockwise circles. When you get done, you'll have your combo of your choice for 10. Again, it's either sit-ups, reverse crunches, toe touches, or hip bridges. Nice. Let's say you have 6-ish, give or take. Remember, these are going to burn more the second time. 5. Nice, good motion. 4. 3. 2. 1. And relax. If you're not there yet, that's fine. 10, either sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, or hip bridges. You'll eventually do 12 rounds. So it really isn't that much. It's just something to do between your hip exercises. And again, 10 reps is about 30 seconds, give or take. Kind of the intent, a nice slow exercise. When you're ready, it's the last time you're laying on your side. No circles, single lateral leg lifts. Ready, set, go. 25 to 30 reps, single lateral leg lifts. Your toes don't point up by accident. Don't purposely point your toes down. Let your ankle bone lead the way up to the ceiling. You've done the circles. You probably have the burn. I hope so. Everybody normally does. When you get to your single lateral leg lifts, you should already be in it and ready and burning. Try to not use your legs. Don't use momentum. Your glutes really want to help out. Your hamstrings really want to help out. Let it burn. Do it right. Take the breaks that you need to take, the breaks to get to your 25 to 30 reps. Single lateral leg lifts. But you've already started that burn with the circles. Take your time, 7-ish, give or take. 6 based on your rep range. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe. If you're not there yet, that's okay. 10, remember your combo is either sit-ups, reverse crunches, toe touches, or hip bridges. It's only 10. And again, done right is about 30-ish seconds. When you are ready, it's your first set on your hands and knees for your donkey kicks. Donkey kicks, you want to go up and back. Not just back, not just up. 25 to 30 reps. Ready, set, go. Donkey kicks. If you want to add that knee drive for mobility, awesome. But you can stop there if you want to. But adding a little bit of a knee drive, so your right foot or right knee never touches the ground. You don't have to. It's not a lot more, but there is more motion. There is more activation. 25 to 30 reps on your donkey kicks. Nice. Think about your posterior hips. Your glutes really want to help out. Your back kind of wants to help out. Your hamstrings want to help out. Your posterior hips are above your buns and below your back. There's a couple little ones that Janet Marie and Ruth Ann like to beat up on clients. Of course, I beat them up and they try to put you back together, but it's all good. We're all here for the same reason. About 5, 4, 3, give or take, 2, 1, and take your time. You're going to be on the ground again, either sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, or hip bridges. Your choice. 10. Do it slowly. Nice. When you're done, you'll be on your hands and knees for the second and last time this circuit. You're on your fire hydrants. You want to get that leg out. Fire hydrants, 25 to 30 reps. Ready, set, go. Get that leg out. Probably the only thing I see on this that form-wise would be people when they let their foot drop. So don't let that foot drop. Get your knee and foot in the same plane. Get that knee out. Get that leg out. I don't like to say up because then that foot drops. Get that leg out. 25 to 30 reps on your fire hydrants. Keep it going. You've got hip mobility. You've got muscle activation. You have your strength. You have your muscle endurance on your posterior hips. About 6-ish. 5, 4. You'll be back on the back for your 10 combo. 3, 2, and 1. Give or take. When you're ready, again, you're on your combo. Either sit-ups, reverse crunches, toe touches, or hip bridges. Last right hip, you're laying on your back, your knee is slightly bent, your toe is pointed out on your front raise. Knee slightly bent, toe pointed out on your front raise. Again, 25 to 30 reps. You have a rep range. If you wore an ankle weight the whole time, which I don't think anybody did, it would be heavier, this would be harder, so you might be a little behind, and that's okay. Don't go faster to get it done. Don't take away your reps trying to keep up. You got plenty of time to finish it off. 25 to 30 reps on your anterior hip front raise. Keep it going. 7-ish, give or take. 6, you have leg length, you have hip mobility. 5, you have strength and muscle endurance. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're on your last combo. Again, hip bridges, sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches. When you get done, grab a sip of water, clean up your space. We'll be up off the ground for our shoulders and biceps. And again, those combos were not meant to be very intense. The combos are meant to be 20 to 30 seconds of something between your hips. When you're ready, you can either be sitting tall on a bench or box or chair, or whatever you want. You can sit tall or you can stand tall on your shoulder press. You'll have your 25 down by 5 shoulder press. And then you're going to want to stand tall on your biceps. And remember, your biceps can be, again, dumbbells, bar, kettlebell, wine bottles, whatever you need to hold. Your shoulder press pushing goes down by 5. We did these numbers on Monday. Your biceps pulling go up by 5. Every round adds up to 30. Neither of them individually are 30. When you're ready, 25 shoulder presses, whether you're sitting tall or standing tall. Ready, set, go. 25 shoulder presses. You could have dumbbells. You could have kettlebells. That would probably feel funny, but it's possible. You could have the plates. You could have a bar. You could have a ball. You could have anything you want to push above your head. And again, you're either sitting tall or standing tall. If you're sitting, you could be on a bench, box, chair, ball, your dog. Wouldn't be very nice, but it's possible. 25 shoulders pushing down by 5 on your pushing. So the first 2 to 3 rounds are very invasive. When you are done, you have your 5 biceps. That one you probably want to stand tall so you can straighten your arms. When you're done with your shoulders, you're on 5 biceps. Only 5, which is going to get you back on your shoulders pretty quick. So this circuit isn't meant to be huffy puffy, crazy, go fast, and lose your arms and hands. The shoulder is slow, hopeful, a lot of strength, not meant to be fast. When you are ready, you're on your 20 shoulders and your 10 biceps. So there's no legs. We're doing our hips and our glutes and our abs between our circuits. Here we go, 20 shoulders and 10 biceps. I'm only giving you that information so you can go at your own pace. However, it's not meant to be crazy fast, huffy puffy. You know me, if we have the weights at the gym, it wasn't very light. You probably need to take a break on your way to 25 and 20. I also don't want you to hurt yourself, so we would change the angle of your push. You're on your way to 20 shoulders pushing. So rounds 1 and 2 are 45 of your 75 pushes. So a very pushy, burning start. When you get done, you're on your 10 biceps. And again, not quite that invasive yet. Durationally, right? It's only 10. The 5 and the 10 are short and sweet. It definitely gets longer and harder soon. Rest your hands. I don't want you to lose your hands because then you lose your forearms and then you lose everything else. And then we don't get our shoulders and biceps, which is the intent. When you are ready, you'll be on your 15-15 round. Like Monday, it's 150 shoulders, biceps, right? It's the circuit. Ready, set, go. Work and keep breathing. Yeah, I want you to be at your own pace. I'm going to loiter. When you're done with your 15 shoulders, be on your 15 biceps. You can have dumbbells. You can have kettlebells. That kind of feels funny when you have 2 kettlebells. I hold 1 kettlebell, so I didn't bring a whole bunch of equipment home. You can hold bar. You can really hold anything as long as you can bend and straighten your elbows. And if you must alternate your arms, or if you must do half of each arm, you'd be at 15 each side. It would just take longer. So we can always adjust that to you and your weights. Again, when you are done and ready and there's no rush to be there, you'll be on your 10 shoulders pushing and your 20 biceps pulling. You don't have to be there. Just giving you the information. Remember, I don't want you huffy puffy, and I don't want you losing your hands. 10 shoulders and 20 biceps. You got that burning feeling. No rush. 10 shoulders, 20 biceps. Round 4 on your way to your 5 total rounds. After the next round will be on the ground for your left hip circuit, which is the mirror image of earlier, right? Ten shoulders, 20 biceps is round 4. If you are magically way ahead, you've got your 5 shoulders and your 25 biceps. If you're in the middle of your 20s, awesome. If you're just starting your 20s, awesome. Right? It's the if you're heavy and you're slow and methodical, sweet. If you only have light weights and you feel like you're gonna go faster, cool. Slow it down a little bit. After your 10 shoulders and 20 biceps, rest those hands. You'll have your last round of 5 and 25. I'll start that left hip circuit in about 90-ish seconds. So don't go fast. Don't try to catch up. And if you're way ahead, get a sip of water and stretch. Ready, set, and go. Only 5 shoulders and 25 biceps. Chilling, relaxing, 25 biceps. I'm gonna dibble and dabble since I have a couple more classes to do today. Work hard, finish this circuit. We'll start that left hip circuit in about a minute. So hopefully you're not way ahead. Hopefully we're in a similar spot for your shoulders and biceps. Almost done with this circuit. With 2 more circuits to go. Again, if you are way ahead, grab a sip of water. About 30 seconds, we'll start that next circuit. You'll be on the ground again, so adjust your space. Get it all ready for you. I like it, I like it. 75 pushing shoulders done, 75 pulling biceps done. The circuit after this left hip circuit will be doing pulling shoulders and triceps. So Monday and today we're chest, back, shoulders, bis, tris, legs, hips, glutes, abs, core, isometrics to start today. So we've done it all. You guys are used to this. All right, here we go. When you do this circuit, you're gonna have the same combo choices. Sit-ups, reverse crunches, toe touches, and hip bridges. It's just the left hip. When you're ready, clockwise circles, 25 to 30 reps. Here we go. Remember, we want smooth circles. You want that leg to be straight. We don't want little jiggity-jaggedy stop sign looking circles. We don't want oblong or oval circles. I want a circle. You've done this. it's not your first time. You have lots of little muscles that we're trying to turn on. We unfortunately use our right side or left side for different things. Balancing, standing on a leg and kicking something, jumping. Each leg serves its own purpose, unfortunately. 25 to 30 clockwise circles, and then you're going to have your 10 combo sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, or hip bridges. Remember, there's no rush to get through this thing. The longer we take, the more you're going to rest your shoulders and arms for that next circuit. So we might as well enjoy the moment. Again, you have a rep range, leg length's a factor, mobility of your joints is a factor, activation of your muscles is a factor, weight on your leg is a factor, and of course, innate desire. When you are done and ready with your combo, you're on your counterclockwise circles. If you're not there yet, that's fine. 25 to 30 on your counterclockwise circles, the other direction. Your combos are meant to be simple, however. Don't go super fast so those hips get a little bit of rest. If you wanted to crush your glutes, it'd have been all hip bridges. And of course, you could crush your sit-ups, reverse crunches, and toe touches, making it an ab day. And as you feel, round 1 and 2 have always burned. We've done this circuit differently many, many times. That's 50 reps, or 50 to 60 reps of a very weak position. 25 to 30 reps is your rep range, counterclockwise circles, and then you're going to be on your 10 combo. Whatever combo you want between those choices all day. Again, we're hopefully within a couple reps of each other. Clockwise circles done. Counterclockwise circles probably getting to be done. Your combos are simple and effective, doable and feelable. When you are done and ready, you'll be on your single lateral leg lifts. The last time you'll lay on your side. And remember, if you feel like one side is burning more than the other, you're correct. Our hips are different because of what we use our legs for. When you do your single lateral leg lifts, don't let your toe point up by accident, and don't purposely point your toe down. The ankle bone should be going up to the ceiling. That leg is straight but not locked. And then try not to be herky-jerky. Yeah, you can get some obliques. Yeah, you can get your glutes. Yeah, you can get your outer quads and hamstrings. The goal is that you're getting your hips. 25 to 30 reps, single lateral leg lifts, and then you'll be on your combo sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, or hip bridges. Please work on your breathing. I know today is not difficult, still thorough, and still invasive. And breathe. And there is no rush. When you are ready, round 4, when you're there, is on your hands and knees for your donkey kicks. It's round 4 of 6 on our hips. You don't have to be there. If you are, you're on donkey kicks. Left side 25. Up and back. Up and back. You're thinking about the muscles above your buns and below your back, which I know there isn't a lot of space there. It's your posterior hips. 2 of you have received massages from the other 2 on this call. And I trust me, they have talked about it, they have worked on it, and they have thrown their elbow right into the posterior hips. Guaranteed. And you're welcome. 25 to 30 reps on your posterior hips donkey kicks. And then you're going to be on your combo. And again, I'm just trying to be a little bit ahead of you just so you have the information, not so you go faster. That's not the idea. Two more rounds to go. You'll have your fire hydrants on your left hip. You'll have your combo. Then we'll have that front raise in your combo, and we'll have the last circuit of up body. When you are there and ready, fire hydrants. Mobility of hips and spine. Again, if you're not there yet, that's okay. Get that leg out. I don't say get the leg up, because then the foot will drop, and I don't want your foot to drop. Get your leg out. Get your leg out. Try to keep that knee and foot somewhat in the same plane. I don't want you to think about it too much unless you feel that that foot dropping. "25 to 30 reps. Again, you're on your posterior hips when you're doing your fire hydrants. But you should feel a little bit of everything. You've worked a little bit of everything on all the hips today. Take a big, deep breath. If you're not there yet, I want to make sure you do get there. You'll have your combo after your fire hydrants for 10. You'll be on your last round, lying on your back. Your knee is slightly bent. Your toe is pointed out on your front raise. Knee slightly bent. Toe pointed out on your front raise. Last hips of the day. You'll have that last combo the day afterwards. So you have done 150 to 180 each side hips. Each side. You'll have done 120 combos. You got the 6 minutes of isometrics to start. You had your 150 up body done. We have another 150 to go. So we're not done yet. Again, after that front raise, you're on your last combo for 10 hip bridges, sit-ups, toe touches, and reverse crunches. When you get done, grab that sip of water, clear out your space. If you're not done yet, awesome, we're not going yet anyways. We will be on shoulders pulling with our triceps. And as you know, I'm always going to give you choices on circuits because I want you to have something as heavy as you can have, make it as hard as you can make it, but also as safe as it can be. When you get there, you're going to either do upright rows, shoulders pulling, meant to be more of a loaded exercise. I want your shoulders. Yes, you're going to get some arms. Or like we can always do, we've done this several times, you can do your shoulder raises if you want to. So your shoulders pulling are 25 down by 5. Can you mix it up? Yes. However, if you were at the gym, you'd have the heavy shoulder push and the heavy shoulder pull, barring safety and all those wonderful things. Your combo is your triceps. We talked about it on Monday. You can do overhead triceps. You can do dips. You can do kickbacks. If you have a hanging TRX somewhere, do some tricep skull crusher push-ups. There's many ways to diversify your pushing as well. And remember, when I give you choices, I want it to be the hardest, the heaviest, the most effective thing for you, and that also includes safety. Blah, 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 blah. Last circuit. 25 shoulders pulling. Ready, set, and go. upright rows or any shoulder raise combo with your triceps. One's going down by 5. Last time this week, one's going up by 5, just like earlier. Every round adds up to 30. Neither of them individually are 30. And again, 25 shoulders pulling. The first 2 rounds are invasive on that pull, and then the last 2 rounds are going to be invasive on that push. After your 25 shoulders pulling, you're on your 5 triceps. Overheads, dips, or kickbacks. Overheads, dips, or kickbacks. And remember, I'm always trying to be just a little bit ahead of you. Not so you go faster, just so you know what to do with a variety of fitness levels and strengths and abilities. Round 2, again, not destroying your hands. You've got your 25 upright rows and your shoulders pulling and your 10 triceps pushing. Ready, set, and go. It's okay if you're not there. It's okay if you're resting your hands. It's okay if you're adding weight. Always. It's always okay to add the weight. And I don't mind a little variety, but don't be so mixing it up that you're losing the effectiveness of the workout. Right? I want you burning. I don't want you going fast. I want the load. I want strength. My mission on the home series has been to stay as strong as we can stay. It's easy to do the huffy, puffy, jumpy running things. It's harder to get stronger at home. Tool-based. 20 shoulders pulling and then 10 triceps pushing. Overheads, dips, or kickbacks. Remember, we're going to rest those hands. I don't want your hands, because then you get your forearms, and then your elbows start hurting, and then we stop getting our shoulders and triceps. Round 3 is your 15-15 round. When you're ready, here we go. Breathe. Remember, I'm always doing just a little bit less. I do about 60 to 70% of everything for the 4 classes. That's 240%, right? Just kidding. 15 pulling and 15 pushing. Change things up a little bit if it hurts, or if it bugs you, or if you feel like the variety will really get your muscles. I want your muscles. 15 pull, 15 push is round 3. We are almost done, but the circuit might feel like it gets longer because the combo switches and you've already done some work. So a lot of people, they really struggle in the last 2 rounds. Big deep breath when your hands are there and your arms are there and your lungs are there. 10 pulling and 20 pushing. We're on the home stretch. 10 pull, 20 push. Keep breathing. Keep working. Keep focused. Almost done. 10 shoulders pulling, 20 triceps pushing. Remember, overheads, a good one with heavy weights, kickbacks with moderate weights, dips if you have the tool and ability on your dips. Again, you shouldn't be there, but if you are, you have the one more round of 5 pull and 20 push. And the only reason why I say you shouldn't be there is because I've been doing about 60 to 70% of the reps, and I want your hands and arms rest. I want it to be as heavy as it can be, as focused as you can be. And the last round will start when you are ready with your 5 pulling and your 25 pushing. That will yield your 600 shoulders, bis, and tris today. Up to 360 hips, 120 combos, and your 6-minute start. Last round. 5 pulling upright rows or shoulder raises, and 25 pushes, overheads, dips, or kickbacks. Last round. Finish strong. There is no rush. Perfect timing. I've always asked if you have time at the end, stretching is great. I've been formally doing it on Fridays. A little cardio, 5 to 10 to 15 minutes cardio, especially after a workout like today, your body would recover so quickly. You'd be so efficient. You'd burn so much fat. And of course, if you don't have any time, right, grab a water, right, get hydrated, pat yourself on the back, and have a wonderful Wednesday.